ya telu mulu muta ite kukola ninjuma
nteninche maning Olimatukori aning Olimatukori sina dinkambano biram sare.
Myself, my husband, Olimatukor, her co-wife, and the eldest
the co-wife's son.
The co-wife's son.
What is the name of the co-wife's son?
Olimatukor asina ma dinke onyintodu.
Biram sare.
Biram sare.
How old was Biram Sar at that time? That is, if you can estimate his age.
Nisi imirano itafola yirikaroto Biram Sar awulutilo bet kanyan sanji jellefe ila miraroto dron.
Aninte nto tembendino la dal.
I cannot straighten that.
Was he already a mature person or was he a child at that time?
Mosa fono ila miraroto dindingolong wala mosa fono ko ke kanam mendingolong.
Ambano le nganala muso.
Was a young man with his wife.
When you arrived at the Banjul police station, what happened?
Birinal nata futa Banjul police station muneketa.
Moto le nata imbulanda kono tata for NIN.
It was their vehicle that came and they boarded us inside and we went to the NIA.
Can you tell us what happened after you arrived at the NIA?
Silambiral futa NIA muneketa je.
Irum futa NIA ni konye Fatou Sonko namu konye telium dauda boyantim koiha.
When we arrived, they called me Fatou Bojang.
Fatou Sonko.
Fatou Sonko, is your son Dauda Bojang? And I said yes.
I
said to them, yes, it's my son. And they asked me, does he call you now? And I said to them, no. And they asked me also, do you have any information about him anywhere? And I said no. And then they told us, well, go and sit at that house over there. So they also posed the same questions to my husband, after which they took him to where they kept the men, and now they said, we will continue the discussion the next morning. We never had any discussions with them until after the 7 months when we were released.
Your son, Dauda Bojang, what did he do for a living at that time?
He was a soldier.
At the time of your arrest, was he living in the Gambia or was he abroad?
Dauda abe Gambia banko le kamutu mo bang fudung afintita banko kan.
Ate Gambia banko ka wotu mabe German.
He was not in the Gambia, he was in Germany.
And do you know why they were asking you about your son and whether he was calling you or not?
Foya lon dalilo me ya kendi telubete nyinin kala ka foko. Fo ibimma Dauda ke kumandi le telefono to ban fabu ke kumandi. Foyo dalilo lo naba.
Hani ma dalilo lo.
No, I don't know the reason.
Did they tell you the reason why they were asking for your son?
No,
they did not tell me.
When you arrived at the NIA, how many of you were there?
Ni musuna ni lebeje nimu ni beje wolbe bulale yentol da male tuje ni wolima to konni Maria Manjai ani mietanjai.
There were 4 women there, but they were all released. Myself, Olumotokor, and Metanjai were the only ones left.
Sorry, I think you missed something
Maria
there.
Manjai.
No, she said when they arrived at the NIA, there were lots of people there.
Yeah.
But the people that she was left with, those are the people that she mentioned.
Yeah.
Can ask her for clarification so that we can get it right.
Amunta yemi to foten bring ko alfutata je mo jamale bije bari ina taw dolu bula itani jumanyo le tutaje
ni wolima tukora ni Maria Manjai ni Metanjai
Myself, Olimatu Kerr, and Meta Njai.
And Maria Manjai.
And Maria Manjai.
When you said there were lots of people there, and you said there were lots of people that they arrested, can you estimate how many people on that particular day?
Awolde muso sabawole ntaraje bari wol mutadalilo munna man fello jebari woli en tujele yebuletat.
3 women found us there, but I do not know the reason for their arrest. But then they were released and they left us there.
You stated that you were asked several questions on the first day. Can you recall the person that was asking you these questions?
I
do not know who was asking me the questions.
While they were asking you these questions, did they write anything on a piece of paper?
Yes. While they were asking us questions, they were also writing it down. But it was in the night, and I did not know who the persons were.
Before they started asking you about your son, did they collect your personal information like your name, where you lived?
Yalo ne kombe banka mulere katu yalo mi yewo sabu puru kalo kombe banka man fenne lo woto.
Yes, they knew that I was from Bankam, but what made them to know that I actually lived there, I don't know.
You also mentioned that they only asked you questions on the first day. How about the days that followed?
They did not ask us any questions until we were just released, just like that.
Can you tell us where you were detained at the NIA?
There's a big building by the fence close to the ocean.
Did they provide you with any beddings?
They gave
us a little
small mattresses.
Mattresses.
Did they provide you with mosquito nets?
No, there were no mosquito nets.
How did you manage without any mosquito nets?
There were no mosquito nets, and they were not also, the mosquitoes were not also sprayed.
Do you know the reason why they arrested Olimatu?
For a long, dalili jumala ya sabu ya Olimatu fana mutani wodo.
It was also in relation to her son, Musa Sar.
And do you know what Musa Sar did for a living at that time?
Musa Sar akabalumu ne labe mundo kulla.
Musa abe do komuna de mango tolong.
I don't know what kind of work he did.
How about Maria Manjai and Meta?
Say Maria Manjai and Meta will finally fake kulum ila koto le bang.
Ba Mariama woka dimo be sojar ya lela Meta fanan ka dimo be won.
Mariama said that her son was in the army, and Meta also said the same thing.
Were all of you in the same place where you were in the same room during your detention?
Allah muto wuce be kono ay nenyilu bebe nyo kam bunkilum la kono ba
bebe bunkilum la kono.
Yes, we were all in the same room.
Can you tell us about the conditions of your detention?
Allah muto kono albeje nyamen alitaranya fesi fenfono nyewo tole bang
taranya man bete yaji.
Our condition was not good at all.
Please explain it to us.
Mom bete ya feren fending fonya la bete ya baliatu
man bete yaji su sulari kankinne.
It's not good. We were beaten by mosquitoes.
Man tara laring dula beteto.
And we were not also lying down on a good place.
Ole ya sabu mbalo be kalandimi nte for anisang abala fenko bembal.
And that was the reason why I suffered body ache, and this is a problem that I still have.
How about food?
baluola karola dum domoro
fanam bika beteya.
The food too was not good.
Can you describe to us the kind of food that you were fed with?
fo isa fo no nye kamun domori façon le dialla
Buro.
Bread.
Was that for only breakfast?
e kamburo dialla dasa mo dam man to ban fo nyaadi lem
Mburo kontoni si mauni nda samo be.
Bread was served for lunch, for breakfast, and dinner.
What was the size of the bread that you were served with for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
mburo me ka dialla daso mo kontoni simo nyaadi lo mburu kumume lo fo asika akakanya nyaadi le
Mburu afo.
Half loaf.
Did they perhaps put anything inside the bread?
mburo nyindum fo ka fenne ka kono ban alikani mendo
Bika fenkeji.
They did not put anything inside.
Throughout your detention, did they serve you anything apart from bread?
alla muto wuce mu no kono fo mburo kola e bukado mo façon do dialla
Kani sinya sabadoro ne ka inata kino samba barwoto nte mado fango ni ku ya nadimbaya la ku.
No, it was only on 3 occasions that food was served. And in fact, in those occasions, I could not eat because of the sadness I was experiencing, thinking about my family behind.
What was going through your mind at the time you were detained?
tembo ke mira numunala watu me be muto kono
Kamira nadimbaya la.
I was thinking constantly of my family.
Tell us about that, please.
o fonyen la miro la dimba la ko ye
Nadimbaya nadin keke ba mun banta jana Libya na la muso fana nadin dingul be mbulo kono. Ni mira wala o fan kambata ndibaya.
My late son, who passed away in Libya, his children and the wife are all under me. And when I recall them, it makes me feel so sad.
Dangini won kele be marari wala ba nyen kudo lu fangole marari ndindi ngoli wala wala kanni kuya.
For the sustenance, that was wholly on my husband. But other issues, I was responsible. And so when I think about that, it used to make me a lot so sad.
And throughout your detention, did you know the reason why you were actually detained?
la muto muno wuce be kono fo en sinata lo ne dalilu jumale ya sabu ye muta
Malo mi dalilo mi yo sabu de ka tun ke ko malo.
I do not know what was the reason why I was detained, because I do not even know what I have done.
Did they tell you who ordered your detention?
fo eten nata fo en eten jumale kamo di to la pour ya tel muta
Ya jammi.
Yaya Jame.
Who told you that it was Yaya Jammeh that ordered your detention?
jumale nyum fali en ko yaya jammele etel bula atel mutola
Ntata ye mutada men ta ko ka folto.
Where we were detained, that was where that kind of thing was being talked about.
And what would they usually say?
ni ba fula ka fo nyaadi le
Antoni inata gibero la lumo mine ka foko ko be ko da bale to na ke ba man oda di folo na ya di woto bal bulalan.
Because each time they came to inspect the place, they will say that things are at the big house. Our leader, he has not yet given instructions, and once he gives instructions, we will release you.
And did you ever ask them why you were there, while you were there?
For inene yinin kala ka yinin ka mun dalila le ya sabu atelier ntolu mutambe sirinja.
Itolu fangol. Imam fem.
Yinin ka fo inene yinin kale.
Ah, hani mamo yinin ka.
No, I did not ask anyone.
You were there for quite some time. Can you recall the names of any of the officers that were at the NIA at the time of your detention?
Allah muto uje kono fo hakilo si hani mo danta tolu mutano meni ya lonko e mu NIA wolleti o tembo ibije.
Ah.
Yes.
Please tell us their names.
Ete hakilo e tolu mun be muta wolufo.
Katu Sediba begele.
Sediba was there.
Sehumar bege.
Sehomar was there.
Yabo bege.
Yabo was there.
Jani fanam bege.
Jan too was there. These are the names that I don't recall.
How did you get to know the names of these operatives?
Yanyilu tolu lonno nyadi le hanfo tute hakilo kono.
Nke tolu moile ni nataje ibi kumandila nke tolu moile.
I hear their names when they come there and they are being called. I hear them.
Animi na duty bege.
And if they were on duties.
Were you kept in the room that you were in throughout?
Yes.
Did they at any point allow you to go outside?
Sinya sabale embula dimaso mvinti sita bunda dala tenting.
There were 3 times on a Sunday when we were allowed to go out and sit outside.
During your detention, were you ever tortured, you or any of the people that you were detained with?
Imam busadi.
No, we were not beaten. Because but we suffered there a lot. Because even sitting alone itself is hard.
A television was plugged inside the room, and they told us whenever you want to look at the TV, you can watch this TV.
And throughout the time you were there, did you suffer any kind of illness?
Yes, all of us got sick there.
Can you tell us about it?
I got sick there. Olimatu Kor used to have persistent stomach ache, but once you got there, that plus the sadness also complicated her issue. Meta and Bamariama too got sick there.
Can you tell us what kind of illnesses they suffered from?
Meta
and Bamariama, they were suffering from high blood pressure. I also suffered that there too.
Mr. Chairman, I have with me an amnesty report dated the 20th January 2015, just to give a little bit of context as to the reason why she was arrested, because she is not able to tell us. I'll just read a few lines of the report. The report states it's titled Charge or Release family members of alleged failed coup plotters. Sorry?
Kaitile bijang me alonko safaro men babala mbe ntabe karana bari mbe dinkira danta karana kaito bala katu kaito yim foko to mirolu men ye fomolu mako menu dabe kudeta bayri mokono wala kaito nyindi.
And according to let me read from the second paragraph of the report.
Kibaro yin ala sapa fulanja mbe wala karana.
According to Amnesty International's information,
Amnesty International
Gambia law enforcement agencies, including the NIA,
Gambia la luwa bunda do kulalu katabula NIA do ku bundala
and presidential guards
aning president la kantar lalu
have arrested at least 30 people,
yemo tansa balemuta,
including a 16-year-old boy, since the beginning of January. They are being detained without charge. Security forces have threatened to arrest anyone demanding the release or the whereabouts of those arbitrarily detained. The third paragraph states, the arrest and prolonged detention of family members of alleged coup plotters who have had no opportunity to challenge their detention violates the basic legal protection provided for by the Constitution as well as the regional international human rights law. Just to give her arrest a little bit of context, from the report here, she was arrested with respect to her son's alleged involvement in the fall coup of 2015.
Dimumuta dalilo men kama ko wala nyintiko wodabe kudeta bayru le kono men ilafta men kala 2015 sango kono.
My apologies, that's the December 30th 2014.
December karo tiltansa ba kudeta bayru 2014.
So after the alleged fall coup,
bringing kudeta bayru ko tambita.
From the report, some members of the families of the soldiers accused of participating in the coup were arrested and detained at the NIA. Madam Witness, throughout your detention, was your family aware of where you were?
No, they were not aware.
Did anyone come to visit you while you were at the NIA?
No, there was no such person.
During your detention, you told us that all of you got sick. Did they at any point provide you with medical assistance?
On 3 occasions, they brought a male and female doctor. One is called Lamin Sane, the other one is called Fadavo. Yes, they came there.
Did they provide you with any medication that gave you some form of relief?
Podum wole borile di alla walla jaralle kali me ya lonko ay alla sasa fisiyandi.
Yaboro mundina katuna tara ye uste nu ya boro dinna ntaba minna bari ma uste ya boro le bondi ya dinna bari ntama omi.
Well, the medicines that they gave me, I did not use it because if at all they had inspected us or checked us before they prescribed medicine, I would have consumed it. But since that was not done, I did not use the medicines that they gave.
How did you feel at that point, being arrested and detained for so long without being told what you did wrong?
Saying ite nyadi la men dundi ay men si itema ke muta tendron kate sindi dula kilin wati jang saying ye nyadi le
Ay bata mun biri benaje ay bata mun tara na o bata kilin woni yende wo bulala man tusi yar.
Since they are coming there, the kind of hardship that they found me in, it was the same hardship that they left me with. It did not make any difference.
Can you tell us about the hardships?
saying bata mun bata fasonam
O bata mbalo biele kalandimi.
My whole body was paining.
Nke ma birin funti ta o fango ye jarale kendeke.
My husband, in fact, after we were released, he went into a serious treatment program.
Ay o bata ndi bake.
It disturbed him a lot.
Can you tell us what led to your release?
afonye sila mune ya sabu hanfo ina talibula
Mbejele wati kilindoron fenke na ta gemsi na ta ko yekali na na ke bal ko sula talala ni na kacha.
We were there, and at just one time, James came and said that the senior officials said they wanted to meet you and discuss with you.
Girin tata ngota mo ko no ni tata tarasanto ji.
So we left where we were, and we went upstairs and met them there.
Iko cheba ko ayam mutamun na akana saying moy mola na ya saying moy yabine arrest la kote.
And they said that the elder said the reason why he arrested us, he does not want that to part our lips. If he should hear any one of us say it, we will be rearrested.
Onto nata fanya ko ye biri ye odi amol be ke foya bandoro nata fanya ko ya libulale nimi ila mo sila mo ko lino ye ko ni kam.
After they made all of those statements was when they told us that we have been released and that if any one of us could call any one of our relatives to come and pick us up, we are free to do so.
Tenin ke man nata ta do ma ya jana fara ton tolungan lawol to arami suwar jumalu nata tayya.
Myself and my husband went to his brother in Farato. That was where we stayed on Thursday. On Friday we departed home.
When they told you, the elder said the reason for your arrest, you should not narrate it to anyone. Who do you think they were referring to?
rikali yanko keba ko ya muta yin kumen kamateng alikana nyin kumo fo mo wo mondiye ila alamira roto niko keba ibe ila mira roto be jumalama
Ya jamelen.
It was Yaya Jame.
And even while they were telling you that the elder said that you should not discuss the reason of your arrest and detention, did you even at that point know the reason why you were arrested and detained?
wato me bo fo kan le ka fo ko keba ko ni alimuta dalilo men alikana kuma fo banta fo hanim be tumo be yalo no ya alimuta dalilo men kan anin ka sindi lulakili
Hani malo ngako ye nsamba da mento nkana wo ko sata.
No, I do not know, but they said that where we were taken to, we should not discuss that with anyone.
Bari muta dalilo mun na man felo.
But the reason for our detention, I know nothing about it.
Why do you think they warned you about discussing the fact that you were arrested and detained at the NIA?
ila mira roto mwana ko alikana kuma sata dawo da alamuto anin katali sindi dinkira kilimoto ina mun ne kali kana kuma sata itila mira roto ay mun yo sabu
Man felo wo ko to malo dalilo mi yati yo.
I know nothing about that, and I do not know the reason why they took that stance. Because at that time we were in a haste to return back to our families.
We don't
know the reason for that.
Did you later come to know the reason for your arrest and detention?
Fo be tambiru ko be kola ina ta lon ne dalilo me yakendi yali muta anin kali mabudula kili.
Hani bi ma dalilo lo.
Up till today, I do not know the reason.
Mr. Chairman, I have with me an article dated July 27, 2015.
Council ko kaiti safari babulu me ya lon ko July 2015 kaiti safari golom.
And it is stated detained couple finally reunite with family after 6 months.
And when you safari nje musone akema men yemuta hanfo kariworo sai ye bulale inila dimbaya lo seta nyokan.
And it's an article by Mustafa Jallo.
Sorry, it's an article by
Mustafa Jallo.
Mustafa Jallo wale yo kibaro nyin safe.
It stated that Esa Bojang and Fatou Sonko
kaito nyin foko Ensa Bojang ning Fatou Sonko
husband and wife from
Futu nyoma lemuti
is it Mbakam
menu bota Mbakam sate oto Mbakam
in Lower Nyomi district of
Lower Nyomi tundo kang
who were detained in Communicado since the 1st of January 2015.
January 2015
and have reunited with their families. They are among the many detained relatives of people alleged to be involved in the 30 insurgency who were released by the president.
Ya foko nyilbe molle kono meni alonko eketa molleti yemenu mutanu balambaya kama bitu molu inata wolle bulate president yam fata wolle ke bula.
The couple are the biological parents of Dauda Bojang.
Yim futu fulolu Dauda Bojang wululalu nyim mo fulol leti.
A former soldier of the Gambia National Army,
Gambia National Army,
who was initially reported dead as one of the 30th December 2014 insurgents. But later said to have fled to Germany. Until their release, the two were said to be held without charge or trial at the NIA. Where they were denied access to family members. Mbafatu, during your detention, did they ever take you to court?
No, we were not taken there. They did not take us there. From the initial questioning when we arrived and they told us to go and sit at that house until the following day, that was the only discussions we had with them.
And for that you spent 6 months at the NIA without even knowing why you were there in the first place.
And
it's 7 months.
You spent 7 months at the NIA.
We do not know the reason until we were released. No reason was advanced for our detention. They never came there. They just released us, just like that.
Can you tell us how your detention affected you and your husband?
Sa folonye ya alani muto inikema ay mumontora kule sabu alima
and your family as well.
Amin alla dimba ya fana mantoro men sabu ima
batandi le ay entol fana batandi ato hakilo taratan kanne idiyebe kuyarin tolfana nani kuyawo tambite toltal
brought suffering to them as well as to us, because they are also constantly thinking about us. They were sad, and we too were sad. Some were going to school, but they had to stop their schooling. That sadness was in me and us for a long time. The family was very close to us, and we were the people that they were close to. Apart from us, there was no other person. So to miss us for 7 months was devastating. That sadness is measurable.
Well, thank you very much, Fatou. And thank you for answering all of my questions. Mr. Chairman, that will be all from me for the witness. But before I hand over, I'll request to tender in the Amnesty International report.
Abe lafila ka kibaro di kibar kaito di chairman la me yalon ko wolem bankulim bankute ma kafo men be lorin hadama nyantolu no masato ni ifa sala karola ka fole Amnesty International
as exhibit 165
munda sede kaito ni no nomba akawla fonya,
and the FOIA report as exhibit 165B.
Aning FOIA kibar kaito la safero akawla fanandi following 165A and 165B.
Thank you, Council. Request them granted. We will note that with regard to the FOIA article, she's corrected them the time spent at instead of 6 months, it's now 7 months.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, that will be on the transcripts.
Among the chairman coming for 10 Nintiko, it a lesser photo ko kariworo ya muta wala wuce wala barbitu wairi tinata senandi ko kariworo wala lem ibero fanan tilindi la ka itandi ko amanke kariworo ti kariworo wala aliyola ke muto kono.
Thank you very much, Council, and thank you, Madam Sonko, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Chairman, I Council Numbara, abete sedo fanan Numbara la isonta purkana sede aro ke commission nyatilimula abe Numbara la wala.
Idima Dauda Bojang, Saitanand Bamfao, Hanisa Bantale.
Your son, Dauda Bojang, has he returned? No, he has not returned. He's still there.
Thank you. Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Yes, Commissioner Samba.
Commissioner Samba will have to in Kala. Mike.
Fatou lafte ñinin ka kabirin iko ye kari woro wula le soto muto kono.
I want to ask you, you said after you were in detention for 7 months.
O kari woro wula kono ye ning fete fato me muta fo inata fete fato samba ina ne bam fo fete fato kilon le bal balu bale nike.
Did you stay, you and your husband, for the entire 7 months in the same clothes that you were arrested in, or did you have the opportunity of being brought new clothing? Those were the only ones on us. Those were the only ones we had on our bodies until we were released.
Second
question. You were in detention and your husband too was in detention. Your older son was also abroad. Those that were left home, who was taking care of their sustenance? He used to send rice. You used to send it.
Thank you. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Madam Fatou Sonko.
Ba Fatou Sonko.
Naam.
Where is your husband currently?
Ako nyintembeng ike male.
Abe suwa kono.
He's home.
How is his health at the present moment?
Nyintembeng ala jata kende ya benyadile, ajato benyadile.
Sabe yokor rajele.
He's weakly.
Thank you very much, Bishop. Madam Sonko, if you have any concluding remarks to make, please proceed to make them now.
Sai chairman ay ni fo mba Fatou ako natara ifana ko so to lafte la kacha kumfala men be men fala banko moli sai finance ko kuma kawul fo janni e bitala
Anto de fo be duwa mun naliyedi.
Well, for me, except for the prayers that I will offer for you,
Atari bankudi ya fasa baken.
because you stood and defended citizenship in this country.
Ya jali benjen kera alla fitale kuru ya mun ketanu aturo efa.
If you see that you people are doing this thing, your intention is to ensure that what happened in the past is stopped forever.
Molla nyanto kana tinya birindindim fokeba.
So that people's rights are not abused since when they are young and even when they get old.
Moli etare sawola kuru ya kana chokoteki.
So that people are on their own and all these brutalities does not happen again. May God grant all of you peace. May God protect you and bless you, open up doors of progress for you so that you end well, and also the positions that you are occupying here, may it fare well for you. You have helped us. May God also be your defender. May God be the one who will stand for you. For the blessings of the Quran.
Thank you very much, Madam Sonko.
Testimony. Madam Sonko ila sere kan.
Ikema yalo mbanga fa ibina jambi.
Did your husband know that you were coming here today?
Mbafatu akufeke mabutela jambi na kalamale bang.
Yes, he's aware, but the person that made the call, I think, said to me that I should come and answer because the people at TRRC needed me. That was the reason why I came alone. If not for that, he too would have come. It was a statement which was not very clear to us. I wanted to know whether it's because he is not too well. No, it's a statement that was not very clear. Otherwise, both of us would have been here. Thank you so much and extend my greetings to him.
Thank you. We will take a 30-minute break and then come back at 12:05. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la? Skincare la 2020 lañ wax de. Waaw. fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache perfect skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu dee da nga am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal bel laka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skincare products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentey tamit si ay dàlla man waaye man nag skincare mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skincare plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my yoboguma love like fire
Miss V Designer Outlet is the #1 quality and affordable stop shop for all your needs. Get your evening dresses, suit and ties, office wears for both ladies and gentlemen, beach wears, sport wears, pure leather shoes for men, quality belts, bags, heels for all beautiful ladies, original perfumes, accessories, and a lot more. Find us at Kololini Road, opposite Gaddafi Mosque at the Aqua Bridge Station, or call us on 295-3411 or 764-2486. Miss B Designer Outlet. Shop right, look good.
When we touch down, better broke down.
With Gamtel G-Fiber, now you can enjoy super fast internet in gigabytes. G-Fiber is affordable, stable, secured, and accessible to homes, businesses, and enterprises. With Gamtel G-Fiber, the future is speed. Gamtel, creating a brighter future in communication.
That's how she became mine and see that.